Let's Props 88 this. In today's update video with our full-size Millennium Falcon cockpit console update, I'm going to show you what I have done so far. We're at the 2-month, maybe 2 month and a week update that it's taking to do this so far to get to where I am right now. So let me give you a walk around and show you little tips and tricks to show you what I've done so far. Maybe it'll help you from making mistakes like I've done already and make everything better. So come with me and I'll show you what we did first. Start out the back panel. Got some Greeblies, everywhere Greeblies I call them, because they're basically everywhere in Star Wars universe, and we have those on our Etsy store as well. Props 88. Let's see, the first thing we did, got the panels, the back top, got this panel, added some lights, some more Greeblies up here. I'll come down a little bit more so you guys can see it. Closer. All right, and we added one of these Greeblies over here. Check out Kyle Gilbert's blog, and you'll see he has a bunch of free Greeblies over there. Thanks, Kyle. That's the back panel, and these are all UV printed panels too. You just glue them right on. I'll show you how I do everything. We'll get to this in a second, but I want to make everything easy to access. So, for example, this panel, take this off. This is where we're going to have a whole bunch of switches, and you have magnets on the back. And obviously they just magnetize right on to there. So I can actually take both panels off and get into the electronics, which is going to be really nice in the future because we're going to have power strips and everything in there. So we'll put this back on. They just snap into place. Boom, like that. If you do Greeblies, you want to make sure that you can take them off, but you don't want to show any hidden screws. For example, this thing here, this is another freebie from Kyle. I added my own little stainless steel rods in here. But this, what happens if I had to take it off to get to it? So I'll just rotate it a little bit. And you see there, that bright light, I just put a piece of MDF, cut it. I screwed this into the wood here, put the light bulb there. And then now I can take this off, maybe work on it or do something, or if this is in the way or something in the future. So, and there's a seam over here, little things just to help you, show you guys. There's a seam here, so I hid the seam in this 3D printed blue part behind one of these. So I put that toward the bottom, and like this said, I just made it enough so I can wiggle on. It's still nice and tight. Little tips and tricks, right? We got our yokes, cool looking yokes. I designed these, and if you need them, just contact us on props88.com. I even have a couple prototypes for a lot cheaper too, so if you guys are interested. Let's come over here to the main console. I have our levers here, custom design little holders. They come right out. I'm going to glue them in eventually, but these are stainless steel rods. Come on. You can hear them. And then these are just plain chrome, and I use, instead of pinstriping, I think pinstriping came out horrible, and I even tried stickers that came out horrible. So what I did is I used acrylic and cut circles on and glued them on there. So they're going to be nice and shiny and will last a long time. There we go. Here's a yellow one too. You can see that's acrylic. Another thing too is try to make everything accessible, because you want to be able to take this apart and bring it somewhere. There we go. Put these down. This, I'm going to put a hinge here, so this will just go, boom, it'll hinge like that, so you have access to your controls, or if you have to put buttons or whatever in there. So like I said, that'll be a hinge right here on the inside. Put that in there, and that way you don't have to worry about moving it and putting it back into different positions. Next, I want to go over this mammoth top here. Now, I made this top different than this. This actually is supposed to go kind of go into it, but I didn't want that. The reason I didn't want that is because I want to be able to take this off. I have to transport it to do anything. So what I did, you'll see in a second here, comes off here. I have the LED, there you go. I have this whole thing as a box. You can see it in there. all the beautiful electronics. There we go. Like I said, if I have to access this or work on it, I can take it apart. And this is what it looks like without the panel. And then to put this back, put that in there. Just like that. I'm gonna have some Velcro strips down here. Down Velcro, Velcro, and then it just clips on over there. And then just put it back like this. I have a little indent right here. Obviously it shows me where it goes. And I put it on both sides. Sticks on the Velcro on the bottom, sticks on the stuff. And then I have this felt, this rubber coating that goes all around the shelf here. And it stops right here, so I know exactly where to put it. Just little tidbits to make life easier and then to work on it. Next update, we're going to get the UV panels to cover this. Get the viewfinder panel. Let me turn this around here for you guys. There's the hole here. This is what the panel is going to look like. All the LEDs. Panel like this. A couple buttons on there. The viewfinder, most importantly, like this. The viewfinder will go like that. You can see it from over here. That's going to go there. That'll go on there. Shift the covers. Should have shown you this first. These will get glued on here, but I need the UV panel on first. And then you can it'll start getting really, really cool looking. I'm just going to hold that up so you can see that. Boom. Like that. Start really looking good after a while. Anyway, that's what we got so far. And of course, everything just plugs in. Everything's going to be with a USB 5 volts. I'll show you for example. Turn this around, plug it in over there, just 5 volts. See everything light up pretty. It really is starting to come together. A lot of work, but it's not bad. So far, a lot more to do, but it's going to be the real fun stuff begins now. Well, that'll do it for today's video. Just a quick video. Like I said, this is update 2 to show you where I am because I didn't want to do 500 changes, then do a video. So this is the update 2 video. And then we'll do the next video and next video, and you'll see this whole thing complete. I'm hoping to finish this in about maybe another month. And then we have everything done. A lot more work to do. Then we just to get this whole thing done will be another month. Then I'll probably do a week or 2 of just sounds because I want multiple speakers in here. So it's going to be exciting. And I hope you guys stay tuned to follow us on this Millennium Falcon cockpit console journey. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.